Hey guys, I'm in the workshop here a little bit, piddling around. Thought I'd make a video about something that helped me out this week or, on my latest project. These things, these trim removers. I swore I would never buy one. I didn't like how they worked. I thought, you know, I've got a flat bar and a molding trim tool. I don't need it. It's fine. But and I didn't really like the way they worked with that spring piece in here that was supposed to kind of kick the trim off the wall when you drove it in. When you pushed it in or tapped it in, it's supposed to kind of kick that trim off the wall. I didn't like that, and I'd seen a customer of mine put a hole in the wall with one of them. But then I saw this one. This is from Goldblatt. Well, it's upside down and it's backwards. This one's from Goldblatt, and the way it works, look, the way this one works is it's part of the base moves, part of it stays stationary. When you work the tool, a spring keeps it shut, you know. Then when you push the tool down in, this part stays up against the wall and kind of gives you support. This part actually pulls the trim. And I kind of like that. And you can see I've used it. I like that better than the other one. So, you know, and it did work very well. And I even used it popping up some tiles. Um, so, I thought that was pretty cool. That's different than the way the other one works. Now, I don't know how, strong that spring is and how well that'll last or hold up. But, you know, I gave this one a try and I really like it. So I like this mechanism better than the other one where it just kind of, you push it in and that angled piece of steel, you know, kick the trim, supposed to kind of force the trim off the wall. I like this better. So this is one thing that's really come in handy, this week because I've been pulling some trim because I'm tiling a room and I have to do it in sections, which, that's kind of a pain. But this really worked well for removing the trim. So I like it. Um, I think it was like $25 off Amazon or something like that. I've not seen this style in, Lowe's or Home Depot. Maybe it's there, I don't know. But when I saw this, I thought, I like that because, you've got support on the wall board or, on the wall surface. And this part actually kicks the trim off the wall. So it's worked good for me. All right. Well, hope you all have a nice weekend. Bye.